guys, welcome back to another episode of Leg Drop the World. My name is Doc. This is my good buddy Judge.
What's up?
And we are here to talk wrestling.
So much wrestling.
The week. I feel like it's a million years worth of wrestling.
Yes.
We're going to get through it as quickly as we can.
Yes.
Hit the high spots.
Yep.
We're spot monkeys.
Yeah, spot monkeys.
But before we get to that,
Yep.
please do us a favor, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification button, and leave us a comment. Tell us what you thought about the wrestling for the week. We are also on social media. You can check us out on Facebook.
Yep.
You can check us out on Instagram.
Yep.
You can check us out on Twitter.
Yep.
And please do that.
Yes, please.
We will be attending Defy.
Yes, we will. Defy 4.
Gigantic. Where we get to see Cody Rhodes mix it up with Penta.
Yeah.
Penta El Om.
It's gonna be
Cero
so good.
Miedo.
I'm so excited.
Outside of all that stuff,
Yep.
I think we're ready to talk about wrestling.
All right.
So drop some knowledge on me. Hit me.
All right.
Raw.
We're going to start with Raw. So we open up Raw with a Bray Wyatt promo, basically talking about all this other stuff, and then Roman Reigns comes out and is like, yeah, it's my yard, blah, blah, blah. What are you doing over there? Oh. But, so Roman Reigns comes out and, like, interrupts the promo and whatever. And then Kurt Angle comes out and basically says, hey, yeah, you guys can have a match right now. So then we kick off with a match and Bray Wyatt versus Roman Reigns, which actually was a pretty good match at the beginning.
Yeah, it was.
I was a fan of it.
Yeah, I was too. Surprisingly.
Yeah, and then Samoa Joe intervenes.
Yes, he does.
And then Seth Rollins intervenes.
So, actually, I have a quick thought, real quick.
Okay.
So, we were surprisingly okay with the match that Roman had with Finn, right?
Right.
And we were okay with the match that Bray had with Roman. What's the deal?
I don't know.
Are we Roman Reigns fans?
No.
Is that what's happening?
No. I think we got two amazing people that know how to carry somebody.
Okay. It was just I remember us saying that we were okay with the match that Finn and Roman had too. Outside of the finish, obviously.
I think you were okay with it.
No, you liked the match too.
Did I?
We'll rewind it. Luckily, we have it all on video.
No, it's all on the internet.
And we both know that I will do some detective legwork.
You will. Much like the Fashion Police. So
third member of the Fashion Police.
I know. They might need a third person.
That's right.
So basically, this all breaks down and everything, and then Kurt comes out and says, well, I don't think he comes out. He just says backstage after the bell rings and then we go to commercial.
Yeah.
Kurt basically says, all right, well, it's going to be Roman and Seth versus Bray Wyatt and Joe.
Because Roman and Seth are backstage talking about stuff.
Hey, man, I didn't need your help.
I don't know that I've ever seen something that looked more scripted in my entire life.
Bad. It was bad. Basically, that's the main event. We'll get to that one later.
Mm-hmm.
Now we get to Akira Tozawa versus Arya Daivari.
Yep.
It was a quick win for it wasn't quick.
Yeah.
It was just a win for Akira Tozawa. It was fast.
Akira's putting in the work this week.
He is. I like it. I'm a big Akira Tozawa fan. Then we jump into the first match for the Drifter.
Oh, boy.
Who gets to fight Dean Ambrose with The Miz on commentary.
It was because he drifted by Kurt Angle in the back, and he was like, you know what? You have a match.
You've caught my attention.
That Drifter match started off with him playing the guitar in the middle of the ring, and man,
people hated it.
They did not like that.
It's straight boos.
Don't you dare try to play music for the crowd.
No, they will boo you a lot.
It was a long-ish match.
Yes,
with Dean and the Drifter.
Yes,
way more competitive than I expected it to be.
I liked it. I thought it was good.
But yeah,
I liked the Drifter.
It was actually not too bad. I don't have a whole lot invested in either one of those characters right now, so from that perspective, it wasn't like it didn't really. But I mean, the match was okay. So
the Miz comes off a commentary and hits the Drifter, which then disqualifies Dean to kind of set up their thing at Extreme Rules, where even if Dean gets disqualified, he loses the belt.
That's love the Miz. I love the Miz so much.
Yeah.
So much.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say
I'm fine with the way that the outcome is too.
He's so good. I don't know what they're doing with him, but they need to put
They need to do something with him. Yeah, he should get the IC pretty soon. Next, we have Paul Heyman coming out and confronting Finn, basically giving the universe kind of a tease of like, hey, it's going to be you versus Brock Lesnar.
Finn comes out, he cuts a promo, sort of, and it was surprisingly good. I didn't expect to like it. I saw him come out and pick up the microphone, and I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
Not this again. Just beat people up.
But it's kind of a tease.
But it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. And then Paul Heyman comes out. Are they telegraphing?
I think so. I think this is them.
Is he
going
to be a Paul Heyman guy?
Oh, I mean, it's been rumored that I think Paul Heyman wants to work with him. I don't know. We're not a rumor mill, but it's just. I also think this is telegraphing. Hey, it's going to be Brock Lesnar versus Finn Balor for the title.
That much we definitely know. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not definitely, but
it's there.
But yeah, I wonder that relationship with Paul and Finn. I wonder if there's going to be more there.
Yeah, he keeps giving them a lot of credit.
And then, so once that sort of ends, the club's music hits, right?
Yep. And I got really excited because I was like, yes, the club's going to come out.
They're going to come out and back Finn and be like, yeah, you may have a beast, but we got the club.
A demon.
Yeah.
You know. But nope. It's to set up the match versus Finn and Carl Anderson.
Yeah. I wish that they would write something that, like, because they keep pointing to their history. And the WWE posted a video on YouTube that showed, Doc and Machine Gun backstage with Finn's parents, and then because I know that they can, and I think I've said this before, they did it with Sami and Kevin Owens, right?
Yep.
But like there was a storyline there, right? Why is it all of a sudden they're not friends?
They did it with Ciampa
at least in the ring.
And Johnny.
Yeah, like what was the thing that made them enemies? I don't know. I don't like it.
Yeah, and so
I mean the match was great.
The match was great. Finn won, but he does his 5 moves of doom.
You can tell that they know each other.
Yes.
Right.
No, it was a really good match where it was like Carl Anderson knew what was going on.
Yeah.
He knew exactly what to do.
Yeah, exactly. They work together really well.
Yeah,
you're just not a fan of the 5 moves of doom.
I'm not.
It exists.
Stop hitting the sling blade to the double drop into the corner to the coup de grace to the cover. Mix it up, man. Mix it up. Shake and bake, baby. Shake and bake.
I don't know. I'm okay with it.
I'm not. I don't like it. And then we get Sasha versus Alisha Fox. And Noam Dar is there. And Sasha wins. This is Sasha's get out of the crazy match. So if Sasha won this, she would never have to fight Alisha Fox again. Sasha wins. Foxy should have won.
Big time.
Noam Dar gets slapped by Sasha Banks, and Alisha Fox kind of goes off and beats the crap out of her.
Yeah.
Kind of great.
Foxy should have won this match big time. That's all I got to say about that.
And she's doing great work, too.
Yeah, she is.
She can hit that scissor kick. It's so cool.
Yep.
Then we have Kalisto versus Apollo Crews.
Hey.
With Titus O'Neil on Apollo's side. What's up?
Who said, like, I don't know, a couple months ago, you know what they should do with Kalisto is turn him heel.
I don't know if he was necessarily heel for this match.
No. But man, they seem to be leaning that direction.
Yeah.
And his new mask kind of makes him look like he's got the black
heelish
paint, on his over his eyeballs, and it makes him look.
I'm okay with him being heel.
He's like, it's like a metamorphosis right now. We're in the middle of his.
I hope so. I hope
his
he
heel turn.
But Apollo Crews, they say, loses because he's distracted by Titus O'Neil helping, like trying to give him tips and stuff.
Yeah, Kalisto hits the Salida del Sol.
Yep, and that's it. 1, 2, 3.
Bada bing, bada boom.
That's it.
It was actually an okay match.
I liked it.
Yeah. I wish they would let them do stuff. I want to see them do more. Both of those guys are so capable. They're so talented, both of them.
I was just going to say, I'm always really, really shocked every single time it happens when Apollo Crews jumps up and hits the double kick.
Yeah.
Or what's just the drop kick.
Yeah.
And he gets vertical.
Yeah.
Like, the dude's got some hops, and he gets nice and parallel
Yeah.
with the ring. It's just a beautiful. He does it very well.
Yeah.
Super
Both of them.
athletic.
Both of them are super athletic. I wish they would do. Just let them. Just set them free.
Yeah.
Go. Do.
Do your thing. Do what you've known to do.
Yeah.
We set you free. Fly. And then we go to Matt Hardy versus Sheamus. The winner decides the stipulation of the match at Extreme Rules. Right? Stipulation? Is that the word that they used?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And this match is just the same match we've seen every single time. It wasn't as bad as the other matches.
Are we spinning our wheels because the revival is out or something?
Yeah, I
Because-
mentioned that to you where it's like, I think Sheamus and Cesaro are too big.
Yeah.
You said that, and then I
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
well, maybe it was supposed to be the revival that was supposed to be fighting the Hardys.
I'm really, really tiring of this feud.
Me too. I'm over it.
Yeah, unless they pull another element out, add something more interesting. But right now, I'm donezo.
Well, the more interesting thing is that they're going to be in a steel cage.
We
at
want to fight
Extreme
you in a
Rules.
steel cage.
Yeah, we're going to lock you away. And how much you want to bet Jeff Hardy does a swanton bomb off the top?
Probably.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, which is crazy.
Hit everybody right in the nostalgia bone.
Yeah. And how many times do you think we're going to hear CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk?
Dude, the chants are out of control right
Yeah,
now.
they need to stop.
Live audiences
Or not stop, just get better.
they're going ham.
Then you get better. Then we go to Austin Aries versus Tony Nese. Tony Nese is supposed to do the dirty work for Neville.
Yep.
Neville's on the sidelines watching.
Yep.
Austin Aries wins.
Yep.
Then Neville comes into the ring, and as Austin Aries is walking away, he puts Tony Nese in the rings of Saturn, and
Mhm.
Austin Aries is just kind of like,
Yeah.
go ahead, continue to do what you're doing.
Yeah,
You suck.
This
Bye.
whole storyline is starting to sort of spin out of control.
Yes.
We need something to happen soon
Yeah.
to end this or kind of make it a little more concise because, now that you're bringing Tony, I don't know if they're trying to give Tony Nese some shine or something,
Maybe.
but
Match is good.
yeah, it was a good match, but storyline wise, like it's
Yeah.
starting to get a little unwieldy. Like,
Yeah.
where is my attention supposed to be? And if it's just that they're hurting Austin Aries' knee, it's like, okay,
Yeah.
I get it.
We get it.
He's got a
you
hurt
guys,
leg.
You guys like Jim Cornette, and you worked the injured body part.
Yeah.
Let's move it along.
Yeah. What's the end game here, fellas?
Yeah. Then we go to, I think, one of your favorite matches of the night, just because it's got your favorite girl in it, Mickie James, Kicky James.
It wasn't,
Can we kick
though.
it? Can I kick it?
Yeah. Can I kick it? Yes, you can. Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
Yes, Mickie James is one of my favorite female wrestlers.
She fought Alexa
She
Bliss.
is so daggum good.
100%. She was really good. And Alexa Bliss won, and then she hit Mickie James in the back with a kendo stick.
Dude,
and then
if
Bayley
I'm
comes
Mickie
out.
James, I'm no selling everything until they put the belt on me.
So Alexa Bliss didn't do very well during this match.
She really didn't. It was like,
It was Mickie James the entire. So, and you had mentioned this. It's Mickie James the entire time.
yep,
Zero offense from Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss hits a right hand,
yep.
just a right punch right to
It
the
actually looked
face.
okay.
I mean, it looked great, but it was also sold very well.
Yep,
And then it's a DDT,
and that's it.
and then a 1-2-3.
Dude, Mickie
Punch,
James
DDT, 1,
at
2,
one
3.
point like
Punch,
whips her
DDT,
into
1,
the
2, 3.
into the turnbuckle and just goes off on this chick, and I'm like,
Yeah.
what are we doing here?
Oh, hey.
Because this looks great.
Yes.
Mickie James looks like $1 million.
Yes. 100% agree.
We need more of that.
Yes. I agree.
More great wrestling
Mm-hmm.
from Mickie James.
Bayley comes out to help because Alexa Bliss is hitting her with the kendo stick, and then we get this weird, like, Bayley has a kendo stick, and is she going to hit Alexa Bliss?
Spoiler alert.
No,
No.
she does not. She's too good. So then Alexa Bliss is off running away.
Mm-hmm.
Then we get to the main event, which is Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins versus Bray Wyatt and Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
Samoa Joe and Bray Wyatt win. The match wasn't that bad. awful suicide dive that happened from Roman Reigns.
But you're not a fan of the suicide dive.
It was bad. You even said it was
I
bad.
I did. Yeah. Well, it was one of those things where Seth Rollins dives through the ropes.
Yes.
Joe is just too strong, and he's able to be like, "Oh, here you go." He places him down, and then he sells it's like,
Yeah.
sell backwards.
There was no room for him to go backwards because the barricades were there.
But
He had to like.
yeah,
He caught, sat down, and was. Whoa!
yeah. It seems like if the momentum is carrying you that way, you
Hit that
you
barricade and
you
go
keep
forward.
going that way. But instead, he just like gently,
Yeah.
places Seth in position, and then like doubles over.
Yeah, Bray Wyatt did a really good job, and he just like. He got hit with it, and he like went to the side.
Yeah, yeah.
Which was great.
Yeah.
Which is what Samoa Joe should have done.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is when those suicide dives happen is, they obviously you don't want someone to get hurt, so you
No.
want to control it as much as possible.
Yes.
But the problem is the more you control it, the less it looks like it hurts.
Yes, 100% agree.
And honestly, I think it's going to take a lot to make it look like Seth Rollins is hurting Samoa Joe at all because Joe is just so big.
Yes, and he's so powerful. It's
Yeah.
just,
Dude,
well,
that I loved when he threw Roman Reigns into the turnbuckle
Samoa Joe
and
did.
just bop like hits him with the the kick,
punches and then the kick.
the punch and the kick. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
that looks so good.
That guy, like,
It
credit
just
to
needs to
him.
be snappier. Like,
He's-
let's do more because it's like we get these crazy cool times, and then there's just them walking around or
Rest hold.
rest hold or walking around.
Rest hold.
Let's
Move. Rest hold.
let's put something in those gaps.
Yes. Yep. Okay. Well, that is Raw in under, I think that's under 16 minutes or something.
Hey,
like that.
there
yeah,
you go.
look at that. What do you think? What rating are you going to give for Raw?
Oh man, I will give it out of all those matches.
There's a lot. Let me see
There's a
this.
lot of stuff, but I mean,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
most of it was
6,
just okay.
7,
Ah,
8.
you know what?
9,
I'm gonna
10.
be
There were 10
nice.
matches.
I'm gonna be nice, and I'm gonna give it a 7.
You're gonna give it 7. I'm gonna give it a 5. It's
Yeah.
average for me. It was like a good average showing. Would I pay money for it? Probably not.
No, not at all.
No. I forgot to mention at the end of the Seth Rollins and Bray Joe, that whole
Roman,
thing,
Seth, Bray, Joe.
Yeah. Kurt backstage is with Finn, and Finn's like, "Don't leave me out of the." Well, I can't do a good impression, but you wanna?
No, do it
you
again.
wanna
Do it
take
again.
You want to take it
No,
away on this?
no, I want you to do it.
I can't do it. But anyway, he's like, "Hey, just leave me. Don't leave me out of the fun." And then Kurt is like, "Well, you're gonna have."
Yeah, he wants one of those two. He wants.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
okay. Well, great. You're gonna fight Bray Wyatt versus Samoa Joe versus you,
Yeah, triple threat match.
triple threat, and then it's gonna be Roman versus Seth next week. So, little spoiler for next week.
Yeah.
SmackDown Live.
Smack dizzy. Hit me.
All right. Shane McMahon announces the Money in the Bank participants, and who do we got?
Wait. Are you hindering the
Oh.
gender?
Oh, whoa.
Don't
I am
hinder
the
gender,
last
bro.
person to hinder the gender.
Don't
You're right.
hinder the gender, bro.
We get it like happens that there's Jinder Mahal's cars rolling up with police sirens.
Yeah, there's like the announcers
coming.
are sitting
Yep.
there, they're talking, and then all of a sudden it's
You
just
hear
like,
that? No,
what is
they're
it?
just
What-
like, "Do you hear that?
yeah, what is that?
What?
Police sirens?
It sounds like police sirens. Do you hear that? What is
and
that?"
Jinder shows up with a huge like police. What's the word I'm looking for?
A police escort.
Escort. Yes, and of course the Bollywood boys break out the carpet again
Yeah.
and they dust it off, and the champ gets out of the limo.
Yeah.
Um,
Doesn't say much. He kind of starts laughing.
Yeah, no, that was it. That's just how it opened. It opened with Jinder's police escort. But then, here comes the money.
Here comes the money.
And so he announces, he brings them out one by one, the people who are going to be in the Money in the Bank ladder match.
We're gonna be
AJ, Baron, Sammy,
Dolph.
Dolph.
Then who shows up?
Nakamura.
No, Kevin Owens shows up.
Oh, yeah, Kevin Owens. Sorry.
So Kevin Owens shows up, and then Shane.
Wait, but Nakamura shows up, right?
Yeah, but Kevin Owens like shows up, and then Shane's like, "Hey, well, I cut the music, but he waits too long, so it just seems stupid. But he's like, cut the music. He's like, Kevin, you're not in the Money in the Bank, and let me introduce you the 5th competitor. And then Nakamura's music hits, and it takes forever because they're just trying to work on the crowd.
Man, the fans love singing that song.
They do, but it's just too long. It's like The Undertaker. It's just too long, man.
I'm going to be singing that song all
know.
night now. It's in my head.
I know. And then Kevin Owens complains.
I'm sorry, you
during
mean Eric Cartman.
Yeah, sorry. Eric Cartman complained. Sami Zayn did really good on the mic.
He did.
AJ Styles did really good on the mic.
He did.
Baron Corbin did okay on the mic. We didn't hear much from Dolph. But
Dude,
and then Kevin Owens did really good
Kevin
too.
Owens calls him a dumbass.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
You want to use my mic?
Yeah, dude. Kevin Owens is great.
SmackDown was having some issue with some mics
Yeah.
tonight. Or that night.
Yeah.
But then after KO complains, Shane is like, okay, fine. You're the 6th person in the Money in the Bank.
Yeah. And then he makes matches for the night.
Yep, which is...
Sammy versus Baron rematch.
Yep.
And then AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura are a tag team for the first time ever. And they are facing Dolph and Kevin Owens.
Yes. That is the main event.
But the first match
is Charlotte and Becky versus Carmella and Natalya.
Yep.
Charlotte and Becky win.
Clean.
Looked really good. Becky got the disarmer.
Yep.
Which she got the disarmer on Carmella, which was really good. Natalya didn't have to eat the pin on that, which was great. And then
match was all right.
It was okay. It was fine. Becky was carrying it the whole time.
As usual.
Charlotte. Charlotte looked like she was stiff, but that's fine. Then we get to the rematch of Sammy versus Corbin.
Did not see
2
this
minutes?
coming. No, 26 seconds or something like that.
26 seconds.
30
Sammy
seconds.
gets a roll up
Roll up pin.
on Baron.
15
1, 2,
seconds
3.
maybe.
Yeah. Like nothing really happened. It was
Yeah.
like a swing, a duck, a roll up, pin. 1, 2, 3.
And then that is actually to set up the mighty beating
Yeah.
that
Baron Corbin.
gives to Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
And it's brutal.
It
and
is
it takes a
brutal.
long time.
Yeah.
All through.
Goes into the stands.
Yeah, all through the crowd and everything.
Sammy cries at the end of it.
I'm really hoping that they're not using this to write Sammy out of the Money in the Bank match.
I was going to bring this up. Do you think this is to write Sami Zayn out of the match, or is this to write Baron Corbin out of the Money in the Bank match? Because we all know Baron Corbin pushed a ref, and he was suspended for a week. This could be Shane saying, listen, dude, control your temper.
Yeah.
You got to sit this one out.
That's an interesting thought because I don't know why, but my reflex is to think that Baron is a favorite to win the match.
Ooh, yeah. Maybe.
So I don't know.
Maybe he's got to do some good deeds.
I really hope
get on
Sammy
Shane's
wins it
side.
though.
I know. I think we always want Sammy to win.
Well, I mean,
whose
what,
hat are you wearing again?
Well, yeah, technically, yes, I am wearing Sami Zayn's hat.
Oh, okay.
But
yeah.
But I mean, just storyline wise, I feel like we're moving into a position where you got to pull the trigger at some point. On this guy, and it would be nice to see him do something. If the plan isn't to have him go over at Money in the Bank, then I hope they have something for him.
That's true.
So, because I mean, a lot of these guys can exist regardless. I mean, AJ Styles is going to be AJ Styles regardless of whether or not he gets the Money in the Bank briefcase.
Same with Dolph.
Same with Dolph. Same with Shinsuke.
Same with Kevin Owens.
Yeah, Kevin Owens. The only guys who really need it are Baron and Sammy.
Yep.
So
100%. So then we get to the last Fashion Files? Question mark?
Man, this is so good, man. It's golden.
It's so great. So Breezango come walking in, and they dump out the costumes that Tyler Breeze was wearing, and they hand in their badges like, so I guess you want us to turn in our badge.
Commish.
Want us to turn in our badge. And
I see you shaved your mustache.
He's like, okay, like you don't have to turn like
You're not real cops, you know.
Yeah, and then he's like, you guys know you're not real cops. And Fandango was like, yeah, my dad keeps telling me that. I'm starting to believe him.
Dude, these guys are good. And as they're handing stuff in, Tyler Breeze is standing there, and he starts like unbuckling his belt, and he pulls his pants down, and Shane's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa,
He's
whoa!"
like, "Hey, whoa,
Okay.
hey, no." And then he's like, "I guess you want us to turn in our guns too." And then Shane's like, "What guns?" And then they pull out like water, like little tiny water
pistols.
guns. And Tyler Breeze just puts his down, but Fandango like hands it to Shane McMahon.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Careful, it's loaded."
Yeah, dude, these things are so good. If any of that stuff doesn't sound funny to you, it's because
we're doing an awful job selling it.
It's so good. You need to go. If you haven't seen it, you got to go look it up.
Please.
I'm sure you can find the clip on Hulu.
But
yeah, this was great. And Shane ends up making the match it's 2 singles matches.
Yep.
Tyler Breeze versus Jay Uso and Fandango versus Jimmy Uso.
Yes. So, before that happens, though, we get the Punjabi Celebration for our new heavyweight champion, Jinder Mahal.
Jinder Mahal.
Yes. So excited and happy.
This was actually kind of a cool thing that it was a cool segment.
It was a really
Here's
awesome
my issue with it, though. Right? Those people come out with like the coolest looking garments on.
Yeah.
Why does Jinder come out in like gray suits and black ring gear and trunks and stuff?
Yeah, I don't know.
Get some color on that guy, because the colors in this segment were amazing, and everybody looked awesome.
Yeah.
The Singh Bros looked really cool. They had like
really long scarves.
Yeah.
It was really awesome. It was a
they
really
could
good
do
celebration.
so much more with Jinder Mahal's look. And they're not doing it.
I think that was to show him heel, though, right? Like, there's all this color, all these colors and everything. And for him to be a heel-wearing color, man. I don't know. I think that's weird.
Maybe, but, I mean, to me, it seems like, because, so the weird promo that we get in Backlash from him, where he's talking and he sounds like a heel, and then he says, "I'm going to turn all that hatred into positivity."
Yes.
Right? So he is, like, he rides that line of like, right now, I mean, he's obviously a heel because everybody hates him.
Yes.
But he is also trying to say he's not that bad of a guy. What makes me a bad guy is the fact that you guys don't accept me.
Yes.
So put some color on him. Make him look cool. Like,
make him look awesome.
Yeah, because the Punjabi Celebration, it just looked great. And the music was really cool.
Yeah.
I don't know, but boy, did the fans hate it.
Oh, the fans were not having any. When Jinder started talking, people started booing.
USA.
Oh yeah, it was real. The hate was real.
Man,
it was just like, whoa, hey,
yeah,
just
can't
chill
we?
out
Even
for a second.
JBL was like, "Oh, this is awesome.
Yeah,
this music is great.
I'm from Texas, and this is awesome."
Yeah, like.
What's wrong with my? Is there something wrong with my? Was that like Australian?
It was.
Crikey! I'm JBL.
Oh my gosh!
Apparently.
Wow.
Apparently, Judge can't do impressions or accents
even JBL,
at all.
Even JBL he could find it in his heart to celebrate during this special time with the music and maybe that's partly him being a heel announcer.
Yeah,
but I mean, dude, the crowd, like, you couldn't just take a second to be like, "Hey,
this is kind of cool.
I kind of want to do like the dances and everything looks really, and the music is but no,
let's start jamming."
They seemed to really, really hate it.
Yeah, true. Then we get to the match with Tyler Breeze versus Jay Uso. It's a quick, very quick roll up because they're getting ready to fight. Jay Uso asks for the mic, starts talking. Fandango's in the back with his squirt gun, starts squirting Jay Uso.
Distracts him.
Yep, and then Tyler Breeze rolls up, gets the roll up.
Second roll up of the evening.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, quick roll up. Done.
Yep. And then
Fandango
gets in the ring with Jimmy,
which is kind of a match.
But
Distraction from Tyler Breeze.
And
It's a roll up.
roll up.
But that one was like a 3-minute. That was like a 3-minute match.
3 roll ups.
That was like a good 3-minute match though. But it's still a quick roll up.
Yeah. 3 roll ups. 3 fruit roll ups.
So then Breezango is walking away. Everyone's walking away, and they start again. They have mic troubles.
Yeah, they ask for a tag team match.
Yeah,
they ask
they
for a
say-
match for the tag titles.
Yep. And they get granted that.
Yeah, I love that Kyoto puts on he goes over to the telephone to be like, hey,
Yeah.
like calling it in like
Yeah.
it's a pizza order
Yeah,
or
like
something
no
like
one,
that.
like they're not
Hey,
watching
can
it
I
live.
get 2 pizzas, double cheese?
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay, yeah. Sweet. All right,
Yeah.
pizza's coming.
Yeah.
Ring the bell.
It's like no one's watching. Like
Yeah.
no, like Shane's not watching this live and going,
Yeah.
"Oh, actually, that's a good idea."
Like, is there anybody watching this in the live crowd
Yeah.
or on the television that's like, oh, what if they don't okay this match?
Yeah. We're not gonna have a match tonight.
Ridiculous. Anyways, they have the match.
Usos win, but it was a really, really good match.
Yeah, it was a good match. It ends up being not a roll-up match, which is really good. A lot of false finishes.
And the crowd was loving the near falls.
Boy, so I think
They want Fandango. They want Breezango to win.
yeah.
And
Part of me wishes that the what was that?
I don't know.
I'm going crazy.
No, I heard it.
What was I gonna say?
Something about Breezango and the near falls.
Oh yes, yeah. So part of me wishes that the Sammy and Baron match wasn't a roll-up match because it was a weird thing that like 3/4 of the way through the program we had like one real match
Yes.
before we get to the tag team match.
Yeah.
But
there's
the
Charlotte and
nice
Becky.
thing about the 2 roll-ups that we got from the Jay and Jimmy matches, the singles matches, was that, man, that crowd, they bit on every single pin attempt.
Yes.
Every single pin attempt.
Yes. And it just creates more heat for the Usos.
Yeah.
And it creates so much more of a fan base for Tyler Breeze and Fandango.
Yeah.
It is wonderful.
I wonder if maybe, I feel like this current storyline was sort of them spinning their wheels because the New Day was out of action.
Mhm.
But boy, did they strike pay dirt with this.
Yes,
and
they did.
I really, really hope that they commit to it
Me too.
and that we get a real blow off because this is a feud. Like, this is a good feud.
This is
and
a
it
good-
deserves a blow off.
It's funny.
And
it's everything that you could want.
Honestly, I feel like they could put the titles on the Fashion Police.
I 100% agree. I
I
100%
think that
agree.
they could and that maybe they
Should.
should.
Yes. Yes,
So.
they should. After that, we get to our main event, which is AJ and Nakamura versus Dolph and KO. AJ and Nakamura win.
Yep.
It was a really good match.
Yeah.
A lot of rest holds again. It was just the pacing seemed a little slower than I wanted
Especially
it to.
for it being a tag team match.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, the tag team match, the Breezango
It was quick.
Usos match was
It was like no
great.
rest holds.
It was, there were no like crazy gaps where people are just walking around the ring,
Yeah. Trying to catch your breath, like.
It was, action packed.
Mhm.
And while all of the stuff that happened in the main event was good, like all the spots were good, it was just the pacing was different.
Mhm. Yeah. The pacing was a little bit slower than I would like for it to be.
Yeah.
Especially since we have, AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura, who are both known for being pretty quick.
Yeah.
So, and even Dolph is known for being quick from time to time.
Yeah.
But I think the most important thing that happens during this match is at the very end, Shinsuke Nakamura's music hits.
Yep.
And AJ Styles, being the absolute amazing person that he is,
Yeah.
just lets Shinsuke have
Yeah.
it.
He gives him the middle of the ring and just lets him. do
And
his
then they
thing.
get like a cool fist bump. It's just like they're
And then
buddies.
they both kind of have like a pose down, and
Yeah.
with,
It's
Yeah.
so good. It's
Yeah.
just so like, it's almost giving hope to being like,
yeah, It was
I
a
want to
cool
see more
moment.
AJ and Nakamura
Yeah.
together.
Yeah. It was a cool moment.
It was very cool. I was totally a fan of it. What are you going to give SmackDown Live?
Based on the strength of the Fashion Police stuff that happened, every single moment from the Fashion Police, from the start of the Fashion Files to the end of the tag match, was golden for me. It was great. And then I really enjoyed the Punjabi Celebration segment. The main event was cool, but I think that I'm prone to just give it a pass just because it was Shinsuke and AJ in the ring together.
Okay.
But really, there wasn't a whole lot of wrestling.
Yeah.
So I might actually give it a 6.
Okay. I'm going to give it a 7. I enjoyed it. I really did. I thought that it was a TV show that I could get involved into with some wrestling in it. I wish that if there was more wrestling, yes, I would probably give it an 8 or a 9.
Yeah.
But the fact that everything from the Fashion Files down was really good.
Yeah. I feel like the thing that could have elevated this for me would have just been the Sammy Baron Corbin match being more competitive. At the time, I thought it was awesome. I thought it was really cool. But then, just the rest of the show being what it was, I wish that there was a little bit more match in that match. So, anyways.
Cool. We'll move
So
to
that's
205
SmackDown.
Live. Yeah, that's SmackDown. We'll move to 205 Live.
Hit me.
Bryan Kendrick talks about Tozawa for a little hot,
long
brief
time.
minute, which was a long. Boring. Rich Swann versus Arya Daivari. Rich Swann wins. It was an okay match. The pacing, it was just too many rest holds. It was too slow.
Yeah.
For a 205 match, you got to be fast. And you said this.
Especially.
For a 205 match, you got to be fast. You got to be quick.
Yeah.
Quick.
Yeah, whether it's, doing cool spots that only 205ers do, or not only, but mostly 205ers do, or chain wrestling or something like, I don't want to see guys just waiting in the ring,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't either. I'm not a fan of it. Then we get to a Neville and a double talk. Neville's in a suit. It just took too long. It was boring. Yep. It was like, I'm going to get you at a bunch of submission holds. Oh, you're not going to get me in a bunch of submission holds. I'm going to get you in a bunch of submission holds.
The what was said and the way that they said it was actually pretty good. Like, I thought Neville did a great job. I think he's really hit his character's stride and figuring out who that character really is.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool to see. And, Austin Aries always is able to, he always seems supernatural.
Yeah.
Supernatural?
Supernatural.
He doesn't seem supernatural. He seems super organic on the microphone.
Yes.
But this
it was just a snooze.
live satellite interview thing was just, it was boring.
Then we get the return of Cedric Alexander versus Talent A. Cedric Alexander wins, and it was so good to finally see Cedric
Alexander, man. And I said this when it happened. The only thing that makes me sad is that he's on 205 Live.
I know. He needs to be on Raw.
I wish that Cedric Alexander was on Raw. Oh, man. Or SmackDown. Either one, really. Although SmackDown's pretty stacked right now.
Yeah, we need help on Raw. I agree. And then we have a Drew Gulak political campaign.
Yeah.
Which was just like
kind of
weird. It's just to fuel the Arya Daivari. No
high flying.
Mustafa Ali feud with him, which is just dumb. And then we have Tozawa versus Bryan Kendrick. This is the blow-off point to the teachings and everything.
Yeah.
There's a cool table spot.
Street fight.
Yeah. There's a cool table spot.
No street.
It was a ringside fight.
Yeah.
Cool table spot.
Yeah, this was
Slow
another
match.
one like that.
Tozawa wins.
That the actual spots that happened were really cool, but man, getting to those spots was freaking brutal.
It took forever. It took Tozawa because he goes up to the top, like where he goes not to the top rope, but the post. He goes on top of the post to jump off and hit Bryan Kendrick when he's on a table. It took Tozawa like
a million years.
It felt like a year
not
for him
hyperbole.
to get up there.
Yeah,
to get to the top.
And
like,
he
what?
started like 4 chants on the way up. I'm like, dude, just
get
stop chanting and get up there.
Get to the top, jump off. Let's finish this thing.
This
we got
match,
things to do. Let's go.
this match could have been really good if it was half as long.
Yes, half as
Do
long. Do
everything that you did in the match, but get to it faster.
Yes, please. Yes, please sign me up.
Boy,
Okay.
it was brutal. It was brutal getting through that match.
It was not. It was not good. Okay, what are you gonna give 205 Live?
4.
Yeah, I was gonna give it a 3, and I'm only gonna give it a
4.
3 because of Cedric Alexander.
Yeah, I mean, really, storyline stuff wasn't there for me. The matches weren't there for me. It was
boring.
It was exactly what 205 Live was when it first started.
Yes, 100% agree.
They've lost the magic.
Let's get to better stuff like NXT.
Yes.
Never thought I'd hear myself say that. We start off with Aleister Black versus Kurt Hawkins.
Yep.
And Aleister Black wins. This was a really good match.
Yep.
Aleister Black took a couple licks.
Yep.
Kurt Hawkins selling everything.
Like a
You
champ.
better start buying because he's selling.
Yep.
And it's just, Aleister Black is so good. And I told you this. They need to get him in a program with somebody ASAP because he just can't be having these one-off matches.
Yeah. I don't know. I wonder if maybe they just don't know what to do with him, like how best to use him.
Yeah.
But I like matches like this that they're showcases, right? I mean, Kurt Hawkins is a great wrestler, and one of the things that he's really good at is making the person that he's wrestling look amazing.
And he did
And
exactly
that's exactly what he did. And so I honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing him wrestle Kurt Hawkins a couple more times.
I need like maybe 1 or 2 more times.
Just to show off.
Not
I mean, because
3.
we saw some more things that we've never really seen from Aleister Black in NXT yet.
Yeah, we saw him with a running knee, which we'd never seen.
Yeah, and then, like it's doing some rope spots and stuff like that.
It was
So
good.
you know, I'm down if you know you stick him in a match or two more with Kurt Hawkins and just show off that move set, and then feed someone to him that can stand being fed to Aleister Black.
Yep.
But
I'm for it.
and then hot shot him. Title.
Yes. Title, please. And then we get the Velveteen Dream versus Robert Anthony. You're not supposed to know who Robert Anthony is. He's just a jobber. But the Velveteen Dream wins with a Macho Man elbow drop from the top.
It wasn't a macho elbow.
It was kind of I thought it was a good match. I didn't think it was like great, but I thought it was fine.
The only issue
good
that
for
I
him.
had with that
Good for
elbow
Velveteen.
to finish it is that he rotates. So he's facing the guy, and then he hits him with his other
Far
elbow.
The far
and,
elbow.
And it puts his back to the camera. That's
When he should have hit it like this.
yeah.
Make that eye contact.
Yeah, exactly. Hit him, exactly.
I get what you're saying now.
Yeah.
Because now that I'm seeing it, like, I have a little screen right here, so I can, like.
Yeah. Or even if
Yeah,
you're
see,
going to
that
hit him
looks-
with this elbow, jump on this side of him so that
Yeah.
you're hitting it on this side.
You got to flex
Don't
on that fool.
rotate around and hit him.
Flex on that fool.
Anyways, other than that, I mean, I thought it was all right. I don't know that character, so I'm looking forward to seeing
to know him.
more.
Getting to know the Velveteen Dream.
But I did like what you said about him and Goldust being.
Oh,
in a
please!
program. That'd be hilarious if he got
a Velveteen
called
Dream,
up.
The Velvet Dust, please.
Yeah.
Then we go to the main event, which is Drew Mack versus Wesley Blake. Really good match, I thought.
Yeah.
Drew Mack looks amazing.
Drew
Wesley Blake,
McIntyre, yeah.
just like Kurt Hawkins, knows how to sell.
He does.
Is it good? NXT was good.
Yeah, it was really
Other
good.
than the video packages, which were.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to see your favorite person too in a video package.
Don't even.
We got to see Ember Moon
Don't
backstage
even.
talking about her chance at Chicago where that never happened.
Ugh.
Tell us how you feel about that, Doc. Yeah?
Ugh.
Other than that, what are you going to give NXT?
I'm gonna give it a 7.
Oh, I'm going to give it an 8. I liked every single match.
Yeah.
I loved
I
every
wasn't
single
a
match.
huge fan of the middle match
I know.
and the stuff in between.
Yeah.
Oof. Ah.
I'm not thinking, because we just fast forward through that stuff.
Yeah, I know, but still, it was, ugh.
Yeah. Cool.
Well, mostly just the Ember Moon thing.
Yeah, I know.
Anyways, is that it?
That's it. That's wrestling
That was wrestling for the week.
for the week.
Yeah. Well, thanks for joining us, guys.
Thank you.
If you like this video, hit the like button.
Yes.
Hit the subscribe button.
Yes.
Hit the notification button.
Yes.
And leave us a comment. Tell us what you
Yes.
thought about wrestling, about WWE.
Yes.
Please leave us a comment if you are planning on going to Defy 4
Yes.
in Tacoma, because we will be there, and we'd like to say hi to as many people as we can.
Yeah.
And, other than that, we will be back next Thursday with another one of these bad boys.
Hopefully not with 11,000 Raw matches.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right.
But anyways, guys, have a great week. We'll see you next time.
Later.